It's the next day, and I just got done riding a bike in the rain to go pick up what should be the bolts I need for my car. I had actually done this trip last night to get a capsule nut and a cotter pin, but the capsule nut I got was actually too small. But this one does appear that it'll thread on if I can use two hands. There you go. So I did get the correct size capsule nut this time, which is great, because I'm really not trying to go bike riding in the rain again. And I do, in a different bag that I think I left sitting right up here, yeah, right here, I did buy, I don't know if you guys can see it, doesn't want to come out of the bag, never mind. I did make sure to get a cotter pin too. My nails are so dirty because I was working on the car last night. I did make sure to get a cotter pin too. And then this bolt should be the correct size to hold in the gear on the speedometer that the speedometer cable attaches to. We lost it last night. I don't know what happened to it, and honestly, I didn't care to look. I just decided to spend the $1.19 to get a new one. So for now, I guess it's find the sockets I need to put on the new capsule nut, put in that bolt, and then I can bolt up the PPF. That's the wrong size. What am I doing? I could bolt up the PPF, and I think it's just fill the transmission up with fluids after that. So I guess if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for the correct size socket, which I guess I could just size it up. But this one, oh wait, no, I can't. There's a cotter pin through it. Damn it. So I'm looking for the correct size socket. I believe it's a 17, but I'm not 100% sure. Nope, because it is bigger than this 18, or at least the one I got is bigger than the 18. I guess I can't assume that they're all going to be the exact same size. So, this part where it's a little boring. Alright, so this one's bigger actually. It is bigger than the factory ones. I just lost my wrench, my ratchet. Right here it is. If you haven't noticed, we kind of let the garage become a big, unorganized mess last night. We had everything, here, let's see. We had everything together pretty well last night, but as soon as time started running out, we essentially just started to scramble around getting everything done that we could, and that resulted in everything becoming lost and unorganized, which in the long run it slowed us down because we lost bolts. This cotter pin actually wasn't my fault. It was pretty messed up, but I need a cheater bar to tighten this on. But we ended up losing bolts and stuff, and spent so much time looking for tools that it really slowed us down in the end, and it cost us a lot of time. So I do need a cheater bar to get this on tighter. Don't have one around. See, this is a problem. If I knew where everything was, I would have grabbed it before I came over here, but I had no idea. So I guess I'll see you guys in just a second when I get just these little boring stuff that bolted in, this bolt, get the cotter pin through it, and get all this little boring stuff done, and then I guess I could maybe try to prop the camera up somewhere and show you guys me trying to wrestle the transmission into its final resting place and bolting the PPF, or the power plant frame, back in its place, and that should be it. After that, it's just fill the transmission up. I bought fluid last night for that, and then the car should be good to fire up. After that, I could put the wheels back on and start adjusting coilovers to get the ride height that I want, or that I need, because I more just need the car to be higher than it was before. So I guess I'll see you guys in just a second when I get everything done. Peace. Put it in nice and good. So I guess it's time to start wrapping up the car and hopefully get it started and get these rear wheels, or well, brake discs, if you can see. I don't know if I have a good shot. Get these brake discs turning. and finally start adjusting something I actually want to start messing with, and that's the coilovers, and get everything set just the way I want. I don't want the truck, or I want the car to have monster truck height, but I want it to have a pretty good gap from the ground and distance from the fender or the wheel well to the tires, because I'm tired of scraping and I'm tired of all the rubbing. But also, for a lowered car, these are really, really big tires. I believe generally you want to run like a 40-45 when you're really low. And these, if you look right here, are a 60. These are 185/60/15. So I may go 195 or 205. I believe on these wheels you can run a 205. So I may go 205/45/16. Or 15. If I said 16 before, this car definitely does not have 16s on it. But I guess I gotta find you guys a place to be propped up while I bolt in this PPF, hopefully for the last time for a while, so that I can fill up the transmission and we can get going, or get the ball rolling. I'm getting this car back on the road because I'm tired of not driving it, and it's only been a couple of days. So I'll see you guys in just a second with hopefully a perfect shot. I got the PPF bolted in. I know I said I'd try to show you, but I couldn't really find a good place to prop up the camera. And I was also on the phone with my friend asking him some questions about the electrical connectors down there and seeing what he did and didn't hook up. So I was bolting it in while I was talking to him. So I guess now it's just time to get the fill plug off, which I have it on the front camera too. Ooh. Get the fill plug off, and also I can get this jack out of here, because now that the transmission is being fully supported by the power plant frame, it's no longer needed. What is going to be needed is a cleanup of this garage, because laying everywhere is just fluids and bits of clutch. It's just everywhere. And I just need to clean it all up and get it all out of here. Also, this floor is really cold. There it is. There's a fill plug. Whoa, now you guys see what I've been working with for days now. I have the wrong wrench. Oh, wait, never mind, no, I don't. So, this may take two hands, because this thing is really on there. I don't remember tightening it this tight either last time I did this, but I guess I did. Yeah. So I'm going to have to see you guys in just a second when I can get this fill plug out. And, ooh, that looks terrible. And, get this transmission filled up with fluid. Because as it sits right now, I cannot get this fill plug off. And it's just because it's too tight for me to get to right now. So I'll see you guys in just a second. The clutch is bled. Everything is bolted in. The transmission is full of fluid. And I got the battery connected. If you look right here, we got power. So this will be the first startup of the car with the new clutch in, and I don't have the exhaust fully connected, so it's going to be a little loud. Alright, so far everything's good. Alright, so something's not happy. Nope, it does not seem to want to idle. Alright, I got a little bit of diagnosing to do, make sure I got everything connected. I believe I do, so I don't know what's wrong exactly. I guess I'll just have to figure it out. I got a little too excited too fast and maybe forgot something. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next clip where I'll hopefully have the car running and idling. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Peace. A big vacuum line I forgot to connect, but everything should be fine now. It's really, really loud, and it's kind of filling the garage up with fumes, so I don't want to have it running too long. But here you go. It's the first startup in a while. Not the first startup now, but it's the first time you guys will see it actually idling now. It's not idling great still, but I think it might be the idle screw is screwed in too far. Man, I'm so excited to have this back running. I guess now it's time to check. Alright, so we got first gear, second, third, fourth gear, and fifth gear. So we got all the gears. The car is now idling way better. Let me get out and look for leaks now. I don't want to leave it running. The whole garage smells. It does appear that we have one leak. Let me get under here and see what it is. Let's see. Oh, that's hot. I just touched the exhaust. That was not smart. Something just kind of spewing fluid out. No, that's not it. Where is this coming from? I guess I'll have to get back to you guys. I need to use the flashlight on my phone instead of record right now and find where this fluid leak is coming from. But I'm just happy to have the car running again. So I guess I'll see you guys in a second once I figure out what's the deal with that. Peace. Everything together, and by we I mean me. I finished it off by myself. But there was a little issue with the new coilovers, and I guess I'll show you the front real quick. So in the front, you know, you got a pretty decent wheel gap, which I want because these fenders are so thin. They just get bent every time the tire touches them, and it makes it really difficult to get off of the driveway. But the back is where we have the issue. Hold on, wait, let me get over here. Let me show these peoples. So the back is where we have the issue. It's a monster truck in the rear. This is like four finger gap. So this much of a wheel gap, that's no good. I don't know how well you could see, but the whole car is raked. It's like tilted down like this, and it looks really stupid in the back. So that's one thing we're fixing right now. We're gonna lower the rear and leave the front the same. I like where the front is at. That level is okay to me. I don't want it to be like too high, but I definitely don't want it to be too low again, because the whole reason I bought these coilovers is so the car can be lifted back up, because the old coilovers are just stuck in the position they were. But I'm going to take a quick second to thank the sponsor of this video, because I got my first sponsored video. So give me just 1 second. Alright, so today's video is sponsored by my wallet. It doesn't have any money in it anymore because I bought all these stupid parts that I really don't need. But they have provided me with really cool stuff like these used over fenders and new wheels. So I just want to take a quick second to thank my wallet, which I just threw at my soft top and it rolled down to my hood, so I'm not going to grab it. Thank you, wallet. I hope to be sponsored again. As you'll notice is the Miata is not in here, it's actually outside, and it's still broken. I could put the video clip in of me driving it, because I just drove it to drop my friend off. He lives in the neighborhood, and it sounds terrible. It sounds like it's going to break apart again. And it just sounds like it's gonna break. Unlike last time when it broke, it was just like random and spontaneous. It just randomly just blew apart. This sounds like it's gonna break, and I don't know what to do other than buy a brand new clutch instead of trying to get one used like I did. Buy a brand new one, and then reinstall it. Take everything we just did, take it all back out, and start from square one, because I personally, I don't want to. But I don't think I can afford to have my car go to a shop and have them do it for me. I guess I'll have to call around and see how much it'll cost. I really don't want to take it all back out again and put it all back, because like it's a hassle. It takes a couple days, and I don't always have that time, and my friend can't always help me. He doesn't have the time now. So for now, this is just gonna have to be a fail video. I failed to get the car fixed. It'll just have to continue to be broken. I'll have to continue to not have a car, which I really can't do, but I have no choice really. It's broken. It's still not fixed, and I'll just have to wait and see what I can do. But until the next video, where hopefully I'll have a new clutch and start installing it, or maybe there won't be a video on a clutch and there'll just be nothing from me for a while until the car is fixed. But until then, I'll see you guys later. And I don't know, have a good day, I guess. Peace.